Well, today let's take a look at Syfe new trading platform. Syfe is an MAS licensed capital market service provider. So they launched their robo-advisory platform a while ago, and right now they are launching their stock brokerage platform and they're asking me to take it for a test drive. So this video is sponsored by Syfe, but the views I'm going to share with you today are entirely my own. Anyway, Syfe is calling their new trading platform Singapore's first neo broker. I don't really know what that means, but let's take a look at how the platform performs. Firstly, we just need to download the app on our phone. You can of course go to your Apple App Store or your Google Play Store. Just search for Syfe, S-S-Y-F-E, and you'll be able to find their platform, Syfe Invest Better. I've already signed up for an account, but the whole process is quite simple. It just takes a few minutes and you can also connect with your SingPass. So the trading platform is only for US stocks and ETF, but they have more than 10,000 stocks available for you to choose from. And the platform is very easy to navigate. I can add my funds right over here through this instruction. You can go through Pay Now, Fast Transfer, and even Wire Transfer. And similarly, you can do the same when you are withdrawing funds. You can see that I have already deposited about 1,000 Sing dollars. And why can I start with just 1,000 Sing dollar in this platform? That's because Syfe allows us to buy just fractional shares. This means that even with limited amount of money, I can still buy into high price share like Amazon or Alphabet trading at thousands of dollars per share. But before I make my first trade in the platform together with you, let's just build up my watch list inside this platform. Of course, we can go to watch list, and right now there's nothing, so we can add security. And I really like this nifty feature that they have, which is discover more. And from here, we can basically screen for the interesting stocks based on sector or based on market views, even including Wall Street recommendations and also themes. This is a throwback to their robo-advisory platform where they allow us to invest based on these themes. So let's take a look and see what are some of the interesting companies I can add into my watch list. Say for example, I'm interested in e-commerce, so I can go through sector and just look through what are some of the companies that they recommend. Amazon looks like a very good company to keep in my watch list. All I have to do is click on that love icon and my watch list, proceed, and I can add many other companies as well. So I like company like Alibaba, definitely Sea as well. Shopee is really doing well in the Southeast Asian market, and now Shopee is expanding into the Latin America business as well, and it seems that the momentum is really strong. So this is definitely a company I want to keep watch on. And JD, of course, being the largest retailer in China, that is certainly something to keep note of. So they have other less well-known brands like Stitch, Etsy, all are interesting companies. Gosh, I like Shopify as well. Let's add that in. And Mercado Libre, which is the market leader of e-commerce in Latin America. Okay, so that's all for e-commerce. Maybe let's look at some Wall Street recommendation that they have. You can see there are some very interesting companies as well. PayPal is definitely one of our favorite stock for this year. If you look through our stock guide 2022, and let's just add Neo inside as well, where EV, the development of EV is quite interesting. Maybe we can add in Zoom as well, where this is definitely a company that has transformed the way we communicate during the pandemic. Okay, let's find a few more within their teams segmentation. Disruptive tech is definitely one that I'm interested in. Right, let's add Nvidia into the watch list. Nvidia, of course, is a company that is involved in producing graphic cards for the gaming sector and also the cryptocurrency market. And Nvidia is also very key in the development of AI and cloud computing as well. And maybe we can add Cloudflare into my watch list as well. Cloudflare is one of the most important web security and also web infrastructure company right now in the market. Okay, I'm happy with my watch list, and I can always go back to watch list to look at all the company that I have added into the list, and maybe we can add some ETF as well. So Vanguard S&P 500 ETF is definitely one of my favorites, or we can add in the Nasdaq ETF as well, which is QQQ. Or even some China ETF, which is CQQQ for the Chinese technology ETF. So that's how you can add more and more stocks into your watch list, and you can create multiple watch lists. It's like if I want to create a second watch list, I can do that as well by creating a second watch list. And I can toggle between the two, and I can create different lists for different purposes or different portfolio that I want to create. And you can click on the company itself or the stock itself to see more information about it, including analysis and also their stock prices at the moment. And if you need to remove any stocks from your watch list, you can just slide easily to the left and delete it away from your watch list. Okay, enough talk. Let's buy some stocks. So you can see that I have deposited about 1,000 Sing dollars, and that works out to be 700 plus US dollars. And I'm gonna try to use these $700 to create a well-diversified portfolio. And of course, to start by creating a well-diversified portfolio, maybe the first thing that we need is an ETF. And definitely one of the favorite ETF is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which track the S&P 500 index at a very, very low cost. And I can choose a different options on how I want to purchase this stock. I can buy in dollar amount, which is based on how much money I want to put into this particular stocks. And this is where you put in if you want to buy a fractional shares and you do not want to buy a complete share of the company or stock. And you can also change it to per stock. How many stocks or shares do you want to buy? And these are all market order based on what the price it is trading at right now. Or you can also put in limit order, which is the price that you want to pay, and you will not pay above this amount. But bear in mind that with such an option, you will not be able to buy the fractional shares. Okay, so for now, because I want to buy fractional shares, I will just go to choose on buy in dollar amount. Say maybe half of it, I'm gonna use it to create the diversified portfolio, which is around $350. So just slide to buy. And of course, they just want us to make sure that everything is in order, and we're gonna buy it. And there you have it. I have just bought my first stock within the platform. I can go back to view my purchase. I can then go to portfolio and see what is my current portfolio with the holdings and also my cash balance. So I still have about $400 left. Let's choose 4 stocks to add on to this ETF. And since the S&P 500 already includes a lot of the top names within the US market, I'm gonna add some of the smaller companies or more high growth companies into my portfolio here to add a little bit of diversification away from the S&P 500. C looks like an interesting candidate for that, given that it is mainly in the Southeast Asia region, and this is definitely one of the fastest growing company right here, and definitely one for us to watch. Okay, now we are loaded up onto the buying page, and to be honest, I hope that this loading time is a little bit longer than I expected, and I hope that the Syfe might be able to work on the efficiency a little bit and improve the website responsiveness. Okay, anyway, let's go and buy some C. Again, going into just dollar amount, and let's spend $100 in C group right now. Slide to buy, confirmation, and buy. Now we own $100 worth of C. Again, to confirm, we can go to our portfolio and see now that we have 2 stocks. Let's add 3 more stocks into the platform. Okay, let's add Zoom. This is also an interesting company. easy as that. Now I have 3 stocks in my portfolio. Now going back to my watch list again, let's get Cloudflare. So you can see that it's still loading. Awesome, just easy as that. And now just to confirm, I have just roughly about $100 left, and let's buy my last stock. Let's buy some NIO today. Typically, this is not a kind of stock that I would buy, given that I feel that it is at a much early stage growth company, which includes a much higher growth than my usual risk appetite. But since this is a small portfolio and I'm already well diversified with my S&P 500 ETF, I will add the last stock as NIO. Awesome. And you can see I have just created my portfolio with just $1,000 in, and I have created a very diversified portfolio. How awesome is that? And the brokerage fee on Syfe is very competitive at just 99 US dollar cents per trade. But if you have noticed on the stock review page before I buy every single stock, I was not charged a single cent in all the 5 trades. That's because for the beginning promotion, they are actually giving us 5 free trades per month. So all my 5 trades are free at the moment, and I've just created a diversified portfolio completely free of brokerage fee. According to Syfe, this 5 trade promotion is for time limit only, but they will continue to provide at least 2 free trades per month going forward as well. So after that, they're going to charge you 99 US dollar cents per trade, and that will be their main revenue stream in the future. So although there are many other online brokerage that allows us to buy fractional shares, many of them are not licensed in Singapore. Given that Syfe is a MAS licensed company, our funds and assets within the brokerage account is actually SIPC protected up to 500,000 US dollars if the brokerage is to fail. So that really adds a layer of protection and let me feel safe to use this platform to start trading. So this is my first look at Syfe trading platform. I have to say I'm very impressed with the platform. It's very easy to use, just that the loading time sometimes could take a while, and hopefully they will resolve that in the future and make it more efficient. But overall experience, very easy to use, and I really like their discovery mode that helps us streamline how we can choose the right stock for us in our portfolio. And according to Syfe, they're actually giving out more promotion at the moment, and you can earn up to 200 Sing dollars in credit in your account right now. The first $30 credit that you can gain is simply by depositing at least 1,000 Sing dollars into the account, and you'll get additional $30 credit after you make your first trade. So if I've done everything right, I should have at least gotten a $60 worth of new credit. And the rest, you can continue to gain more credit as you refer more friends to the platform. For more information about this promotion, you can just go to Syfe website to find out more. And if you find this interesting and you want to try out Syfe, just go to App Store and download the app. It's just Syfe Invest Better. You can find it in your Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, till we meet again, my name is Stanley. Invest safely.